Hello. We're gonna start painting. Let me just grab some things here. Fill this up with water. I don't really want to paint today, but I'm going to because I'm trying to make a commitment. Work on some things, not be lazy. Yes. Alright, enough of that. Get all this bullshit. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping things everywhere. Frankie, help me out here, will you? Alright. So I got a bunch of brushes. That's where I keep my paint. I'm just gonna put these down. Look at me, I'm a mess right now. I need this thing, some gesso. I'll be using this. I don't really know where to start. So this painting, I'm making for a friend, and he wanted me to have a violent battlefield in mind. So I don't really know what that means, because I'm an abstract painter. I'm not drawing a battlefield, but I am going to do my best. And I think, for me at least, that's going to start with creating texture. One, because I kind of like texture, it's just fun to play with. And two, because I think rough texture might make it feel more rough in the end product. Frank, you're biting my toes on the camera. My cat's attacking me. I don't know if you could see him. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna start with my favorite, super heavy white gesso, and we are just gonna have fun and do some rough texture on the painting. And that might be all for today. Let's see. I need one of these. Open this up. I'm not even adding any color. I'm gonna color over it. That's the idea. Later. Right now, I just wanna play around. So I'm gonna get some heat banks and we're gonna have fun. And I'm trying to keep this rough because I think the whole painting should be rough for this specific painting. It's supposed to be violent. And it's kind of a challenge for me. I think it'll be fun. Let's get some hard edges in there. Sure, why not? Today is a rainy day. Whenever it's a rainy day, I just want to sleep. And I did a little bit. Played racquetball this morning. That was fun. I got my fucking ass whooped. That's no fun, but my friend's pretty good. That one's pretty cool. Looks like something. Maybe we do a little mountain over here. Some kind of mountain. What that means is getting a nice little bit. This one kind of sculpting a little more, so it's not as rambunctious as the other one. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to paint over later, by the way, but whatever. I think this whole painting might be a pain in the ass. I do think this kind of rough texture will work for this painting. Usually I don't like being this messy, but it could look really cool. It's gonna add a lot of shadow for sure. This is the first time I'm ever doing this much mess, that's for sure. In terms of like, I'm just splattering it on. You know, this one's smooth. I like to do those, but in terms of splattering it, I don't like to do it because it's such a pain to paint over. I'm gonna suffer later. It's like a slash across. Okay. Sure, why not? And kind of just not caring too much about space, but you know, I want them to be somewhat evenly spaced out. I think that makes sense. I'm trying to do like even that could be cool. That one sucks. This one's crazy. I gotta do a little something with that, but I do like it a lot. Now that is interesting. Looks like it's coming out of the painting. It looks like it was like made from the canvas. Ooh, a big old glob. Big old one. See, now that is something else. I am going to hate myself later for this, but it is fun now. It is fun. All right. Just gonna kind of creep up the side here. Kind of want it to curve a little bit. Frank, are you messing with my stuff? Now that is something else. I think we need more of those. Definitely one right here. Like a big old one. Slap that on. Maybe a slice down the middle. Oh, that doesn't really look good. How do I get a slice? Gesso's hard to play with. It's hard to get, like, you have an idea in mind and then it kind of all goes out the window and you're kind of stuck with whatever you got. At least in my experience. I don't know if there's any gesso wizards out there, but I don't feel like I'm one of them. But that's definitely crazy looking. Which is what we're going for. It is a lot of fun, at least right now. I just don't know when it comes time to paint how I'm going to get under all these crevices, but you know, we deal with that later. Sometimes at least gesso likes to soften out a little bit, so it might not be as sharp, but it's still going to be sharp. Alright, I don't know how much more. Frankie, we went over this. We're not doing this right now. Hold on, I gotta take a cat break. Cat break. Cat break. Come here. Come here, jump for the people. Can you see? Can you see? See, now he doesn't want to play. This guy never wants to do anything. He only wants to bite my stuff. Okay. What now? What now? Let me look. I see one right here, right there, right there. There's three. Frank, stop. You're embarrassing me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey. Uh-oh. Now we got a problem. Yo. Oh, you bitch. We're gonna come back in a second. What a devil. Oh my gosh. I don't know if that's staying in the video, that's for sure. Look at this. It's a mess over here. Well, Frank left his touch, so that's nice. Come here, Frank. Crazy cat. Yeah, it's on you, this one. Don't play with it again, you're going in timeout. Don't play with it. You still tracking paint? Alright, I'm gonna let that one go. It's the first time I've had a cat and a painting this large, so I wasn't expecting that, even though I probably should have. Whatever. Don't do it, Frank. Alright. He's probably so mad at me right now. I was just wiping his balls down. I was like, no! With a wet rag. He didn't like that. That's what you get. Alright. Let's do one right here. I think this one's gotta go this way. Oh, I do like that one. I don't like how it ends. I'm gonna come back to that one in a second. I just want a little one right here. Feeling pretty good. Fan this out a little bit so it's not just crazy. it feels a little like it's leaning to one side, doesn't it? Don't do it, Frank. Don't do it. You're gonna get paint on yourself. Don't look at me like that. No. This cat is unstoppable. He doesn't quit. He doesn't falter. He never quarrels nor fears. Alright, let's get a dirty one down here because we need it. I think it's like right here. That one's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Sorry, Frank, I'm covering up your work here. Because I don't think you're a painter, Frank. I'm sorry. Okay. I balanced it out a little bit. I think we need some dirty right here. Crawling around the corner even. Making a freaking mess. Don't do it. Stop. Out of here. I'm making a mess. Stop. He's unstoppable. He is an unstoppable force. Okay, let me clean this up real quick. Spraying paint everywhere. This is what I get for trying to paint an apartment. Crap everywhere. Trying to make a YouTube video. Trying to deal with this cat. What am I doing? What the heck am I doing over here? It's like I'm asking for trouble everywhere I go. I guess it's not too bad. Well, it didn't get on my mixer, huh? One of these days I'm gonna move this for safekeeping. I got paint everywhere. I can't do anything around here. Alright. We're almost done, don't worry. So that one's really nice. That one evened it out for sure. Oh, there's where that ended up. That's okay. I think this one needs to be a little bigger. Why not? Yes. You know what? I actually hate this one. Get rid of that. We're gonna need one over here, a corner crawler, because I really like what that one's doing. Let's try and replicate that over here to some extent. Maybe this one's a little smoother. Comes out a little bit. Doing some pretty nice things. I mean, it's interesting to say the least, but Will I be able to do what I want later? We will see. I want some texture in there. Yeah, it makes it look like it's crawling out of the painting, which is really nice. So that's kind of digging it. Don't you dare go over there, Frank. I will beat your little feline ass. I don't want to do too much, and with this painting I'm trying to look at him, ow, yeah, he's mad at me. I'm trying to think of it like lengthwise instead of horizontally. I mean, I don't really have the space in here to do it horizontally, so I'm gonna be turning my head a lot for this one, I think. I think we're gonna put one right here on the side. Let me keep this side thing going. I think it's kind of bringing it together in a way that makes sense. This one is chunky. Okay, so that's looking really nice. Got 1, 2, 3. It's looking pretty even. Seems a little, when I look at it horizontally, maybe I'm seeing, it looks like this side is kind of favored, the top half. I don't really know how to fix that. Let me see. I think I just need to dirty up this bottom piece a little bit. I don't want to mess up this line because it's nice, but maybe I do something like this. Can we connect them? That is some wet paint. Let's see. I don't know if that did what I wanted it to. And I think it kind of did, to be honest. But now I feel like it's the opposite. The problem is these shadows from these rough textures are creating a lot of like, just dynamic stuff going on. So I feel like I need to even it out. I'm just gonna do a little bit over here. It's starting to feel pretty nice. I want to add a bigger chunk to this one. looks fun. I'm also realizing it's true, isn't it? I wonder. I realized that, you know, if I want to think about it from all angles, he might hang it vertical, but I doubt it. I think it's going horizontal. With that said, I'm working on a vertical, so the way I'm working on the gravity is pushing the paint down, which might not be what I want. So if I flip it, maybe I can kind of see if it's like doing things I don't want it to do. This is gonna be a little tough though, isn't it? All right, we're gonna take this off. Okay. It's always good to flip your paintings anyway. Always, always a good idea. Now, I could be wrong, and maybe even gravity will just let it settle this way, which might be just what we need. But what am I not like? There's something I'm not liking about... let me think. I wonder if this needs to build off a little bit. It's too much. Okay. Don't like this little thing right here, but it's gonna fuck the whole thing up, isn't it? It's not too bad. Okay, let me look again. Use some of that paint over here. Getting after it today. This is already good progress. I'm okay with it. That's fun. That's fun. Now, what is drawing my eye too much? I wouldn't say it's this thing, but I think that's also just the way the light's hitting it right now. It's got this big old shadow, which is nice. I don't mind it. Let's take one more look here. We might be almost done for today because we gotta let this dry. And we can always add more too. I think this is a good place to stop for today. I don't want to get too crazy on my first time back in a while. I might fuck this up. Oh, no, that was nice. That was nice. Nice one, Steve. It looks like a highway of sorts, if I don't say so myself. All right. What are we calling it? Let me take one more look. Yeah, we're calling it. Looks good. So, didn't even get to the painting today. A little bit. A necessary step though. Got all those brushes out for no reason. I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna have a little chat with Frank after this. Okay. We're gonna wash our hands because we stay sanitary in this house. And this will probably take like, I don't know, gesso takes longer than acrylic. Just because it's thicker, it needs a lot more time. Maybe like full 24 hours, at least for it to settle so I can start applying color. And for the rest of my day, I will be eating snacks. I have a movie premiere tonight, which should be fun. And other than that, I'm doing a whole lot of nothing. Just trying to get this thing done. It's nice, you know, sometimes work's slow, so I get to do this stuff, which is great. But staying busy all the time when work's slow, now that's the tricky part. How do you just do nothing for a whole lot of a long time? I don't know the answer yet, but I'm figuring it out. I'm doing stuff like this. Starting a YouTube channel that nobody's gonna watch. And it's great. Thanks for joining me again.